All right, so for any of you out there that have a really targeted Instagram campaign or doing anything on Instagram, which you should be, Instagram and Snapchat is really where the attention is. You probably ask yourself, or your boss might be asking you, what are the analytics? What are the benchmarks? What are your goals, right? And so if you come over here, one of the ways that we're doing it for one of our clients, which is, so Hannah and I have up their account. And one of the things that we do to set the engagement rate is to basically find the engagement rate for every post that we do. That way we know what our benchmark is as well as what their benchmark should be based on their followers. And so if you do any type of research on this, I think it was as of last year, the year before, the average brand engagement rate was 4.2%. So you're probably like, Kev, slow down. How do I get the engagement rate? If you look over here and what Hannah and I are gonna do real quick.
Or what does it mean even?
So what does that mean, right? It basically means the total likes and comments for one post in about a 40 to 72 hour period when that post goes live, divided by the amount of total followers at the moment the post goes live. And so when Hannah puts up a post for, so you can see here, here's our content counter, is the way we run things. She's gonna go in and say, on a Wednesday morning, on January 20th, she's gonna say there's 1,777 followers. She's gonna put that into Google Doc. Then 3 to 4 days later, she's gonna report back and say that total image. So did you know our staff hats are from Barefoot, a craft store, etc. You can go back on and see that post. It got 60, so there's the post. So it actually got 73 likes, so I'm gonna actually update that for my records. Yeah. But on a monthly basis, I'm gonna give my client an idea of, here's all the 8 to 10 posts that we did, here's the engagement. So now we can see that post had an average engagement rate of 4.11%, so it's a little below normal. So we're gonna,
might be higher.
So now it might be a little bit higher, but so we're gonna go through this next one at 82. So Hannah, let's go down to February 1st. So we gotta do this month for February. Bread baking is a busy business, the bustle at that post.
I know, it's this one.
So what's that say, Dan, 82? So 82 likes, and at the time when Hannah posted it, had 1,790. So we'll say 4.6 engagement rate. That's really good. Hannah, bring up the snowstorm one. Did we get that one yet?
Yeah, that one was pretty popular. So that's this one.
So, and show the post copy on that, 105 likes. Which date was that?
Pretty simple. It was right when the Storm Jonas hit, which was 5 weeks ago.
So that was how many? So Snow Essentials and 105.
Yep.
So we can see that post did really well, 5.92%. And so basically what you want to do is, again, go through, get a benchmark of what your followers are when you actually post it. Then when you're ready to do your report, go back and see how many engagements that Instagram post had. You'll divide that, times it either by 100 or put a percentage here on Google spreadsheet, and you'll get your percentage. If you do that for like a month, you'll kind of get a sense of how your content's performing, what your highest level is. So it might be 6%, 10%, your lowest might be 1 or 2%, and you can kind of get an average of idea of what your benchmark is. So just looking through here of posts here that we've done, let me scroll up and get the rest of this stuff here. So we're looking at 2.7, 3, 3, 4, 4.8, 5.9, 5.3. So we can take those numbers and get an average, and then we know whenever we post, what quantifies what a good post is, we can look at the engagement rate.
And not only is that informative, but it's also kind of fun. It's fun to see what people like.
Yeah. And if we can ever help with setting up engagement rate or this content calendar, hit me up. I'd be more than happy to share this with you for free. Thanks. $43 views, 40 views, 37 views, and this is the trend I've been seeing. And I just told Dan, I think I have about 75 to 80 Snapchat followers, not a lot. But this is a 50% engagement rate, basically. 43, half of my followers are looking at